Hello everyone. Today I am going to explain you the three laws of motion. These laws were invented by Sir Isaac Newton in 1687 and they define the basics of classical mechanics. So now let us begin with the first law. The first law of motion states that any body that is at rest stays at rest and any body that is in motion stays in motion unless any external unbalanced force is applied on it. Now, this property is called inertia and it states that any object at rest stays at rest and any object in motion stays at motion. But yes, this does not happen in real life because there is a lot of friction to slow moving things down. Now let us see the second law of motion. The second law of motion is the equation for force. It states that force is equal to mass into acceleration. Now let us see how is this derived. It is derived with help of Newton's second law, which states that force is directly proportional to the change in momentum. Now we can term the change in momentum as mass into acceleration, as the formula for linear momentum is mass into velocity. So we can term the change in velocity as acceleration. That means we can term the change in momentum as mass into acceleration. Thus we get the formula F equals to m into a. Now let us move towards the third law of motion. So the third law of motion states that for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. For example, if I stretch a rubber band, then it will again contract itself due to the tensile force, that is the reaction. If I punch a wall, I will get hurt because of the reaction force, and so on. But in our daily lives, this does not happen accurately because there are a lot of disturbances and particles floating around that absorb this force. For example, if I punch a wall, the total amount of force won't return to me because in a wall there are a lot of particles that will absorb the force, and the force that will return to me will be much lesser than the force with which I punched the wall because the particles inside the wall will absorb it. Now we can also see another daily life examples of this third law, which is when we throw a ball at any wall or floor, it bounces back, and that is due to the equal and opposite reaction given by the floor. But again, not whole energy will get transferred back because of friction and lot of particles present in the floor or wall that will absorb it, and this was the third law of motion.